Okay, what's going on, beautiful people on the internet, and welcome back to my Ylands expert guide on how to get started in this game and get your iron gear. Because I mean, that's pretty much our goal at the end, but we're gonna have some fun getting there. Let's craft meat. I made a campfire just as the episode ended. I chopped down a tree that was like right here, that was next to me when we ended off the episode. As you can see, there's still a bit of resin left over from when I chopped the tree down. I put down a fire, and then we're pretty much we're continuing from there. Now the sea urchin can do damage, so careful where you step in the ocean. Do not injure yourself needlessly. We're gonna wait for this food to finish up cooking, and we're waiting for nighttime to end. I don't have vision of where the moon is, but it shouldn't be too much longer until daytime rolls around. Now you will be able to check this in the options, but nighttime and daytime, a full day cycle is about 48 minutes in real lifetime, so that's normal time basically. And it does take quite a while. It's not a quick day-night cycle, but at the same time, it definitely is a very good way of getting quite a bit done in one day. So we'll look at it like that. I'm gonna eat some mushroom stew because that actually does sound quite appealing. I would definitely go for that if this was real life. I would definitely want to eat that. Now, what we could do is we could try and craft some more stuff. Now, as I wanted to show you guys, in our crafting tab here, if we go down to our furniture and we look in there, you can see that we do have the bamboo chest unlocked. It only takes some sticks and some rope, and it is a very, very good thing to build. We can do a bamboo bed, which I might actually build. I don't know. I do think that the wicker bed kind of looks a bit more stylish, and I guess it depends. We don't have a set plan. The only thing in the crafting that I've not really experimented with as of right now is there we go, the flower pots. They don't seem to work, but I could be missing something about how you're meant to be using them. Well, let's make a few boiled eggs. Why not? Okay, so if we go back into our crafting as well, if we look for a paper press, as you can see there, we need some iron and we need some logs and a hammer, and then we'll be able to make this paper press. The paper press is amazing. I can only say good things about it because we can make maps with paper or leather. It depends. You don't necessarily need to make anything with cotton. You can do leather, but at the same time, I think you might as well do it. It'll come in handy probably later on anyway. So let's craft a mortar and pestle, a stone mortar. We can actually use that to craft some things. So I think if we go here in our food tab, was it the food tab? Yeah, there we go. So if we look at flour, you can see that the quinoa or the quinoa seeds, whichever one, you can make it into flour. From flour, you can make bread dough, and then in a cooking crafting station, I don't think you can make it in a campfire, but you probably might be able to. I'm not entirely sure. You can make bread. Bread stacks to 20, same as pretty much any other food source. Same with the meat. The roasted meat stacked to 20 as well. So I'm pretty sure that all the food sources stack to 20. But I could be wrong. I've not experimented too much with food. Now this shovel, if you hold down, it is going to flatten the terrain, just as you can see it doing there. And it is one of the best tools, especially when you decide on a place to build your base. This is great. We're going to be building our base closer to the spawn point. Before we go back to the spawn point, however, I do want to get some iron. We didn't really pick up any iron. We've picked up some stones. We need to go and pick up some stone chunks so we can start crafting a brick sort of foundation for the house once we start flattening the area. And we also need to get some more trees so we can get some more seeds to place around the house. We have a few things that we need to take care of this episode. We're waiting around for nighttime because animals do become more active during the night, and it does become a bit more dangerous for you to be walking around, especially because it's hard to see where the enemies are going to be at. And since I will only say this, I've only said it for the first episode. For some reason, my game, the game on my PC is experiencing some inconsistent FPS fluctuations. It's going from upwards of, 100, from like 120 FPS down to about 30, 40, 50 FPS, and then going back up to 120. Those stutterings, because it's not fully optimized right now, it does kind of make me have to play a bit more cautiously, because if I do get caught out, then as you know, when you die, your character basically does not respawn and you drop all the stuff that you have in your inventory. I do not want to lose progress, because in this game I think that is kind of a bit of a punishment, especially if you, let's say if you put a lot of resources onto a boat and then you take that to an island and then you die, you respawn at your spawn point in the initial island. So if you don't have a way to go back there, then you kind of essentially screwed yourself and you might not be able to get your stuff back. So if you can see what I'm kind of getting at, is that we have to be very careful how we approach this game, so that we don't put ourselves in a bad situation. Because if we do that, then there's no guarantee that we're going to come out of it alive, essentially. We might, but then again, we might not. I've also noticed that the FPS is lower closer to the ocean, and it goes down. It's stable at the ocean, and it goes down the higher up the mountain you go. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there and what's causing it to dip when you get up on the mountain. There might be something that I'm not seeing or not thinking about, but it is what it is. So we're gonna pick up some iron on the way back, and we're gonna pick up some stone as well. I think I definitely want to pick that up. Because like I said, I do want to start crafting. We need to have a house set up. We're going to flatten a pretty sizable chunk of land close to where our cave was at the spawn point. The good thing is that I can use the cave and the clay that we mined out to sort of pinpoint where the spawn was. So it's kind of easy. I mean, all I have to do is look in the footage that I recorded for last episode. Last episode has just been uploaded to YouTube, so if you guys are coming from the last episode, I do have to thank you guys very much. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Consider subscribing to the series if you do want to check up on it as the episodes keep coming. We're only on the second episode right now. We're gonna make quite some decent progress, I would assume. I can see myself already having a base and then looking to build a ship within the, I would say, like first 5-ish episodes. I don't want to waste food, so I'm just gonna eat this, because wasting food is, I think, a bit of a bad thing to do in general, but in this game especially, because if you do run out of food and you don't really have the time to go hunting, you might be at nighttime in the base, or you want to finish off some crafting, it's always good to have a few extra pieces of food lying around. So let's do that, pick up all of these. Okay, so now we have... Okay, so we have some marble, we have 60 iron, we have 47 flint, we have 30 stone chunks, we have some stone. Okay, so we have a decent amount. I do want more stone though. I definitely want more stone chunks. If I can get away with it, that would be amazing. I mean, let me check. I don't want this to be too loud, so let's go into audio and turn this down just a bit more. I don't want the audio to sort of mix up with my voice, because I think the one sort of reason why you'd probably want to be looking at my videos as opposed to the bigger YouTubers' content is because I'm actually trying to look at this game and sort of see all the, all the balancing things, all the stats, the numbers, everything like that. I actually do want to know how this game works. What is the damage stats of all the weapons, how can you be as efficient as possible in the game, and give you guys that information, because I didn't have that information when I was starting to play this game. I was looking up on the wiki. The wiki is still, as of today, which is December the 8th. Yeah, okay, so it is the 8th. As of today, it is still incomplete. There's quite a few entries missing on there, so unfortunate as it may be, that is just the fact of playing a new game. Okay, so I am missing rope. I can easily craft some rope, no problem. Let's craft about 10 just to make sure that we have enough. I go back to tools, craft another one of these. Okay, and okay, let's see. Okay, so let's eat the eggs, I would say. Okay, there we go. I don't actually know which one's the one that I want, so I'll try and pick this one up because it was closer to me. And is it... Yes, it is the pristine one. Okay, great. So we did that. Okay. I'm gonna say that's enough stone for now. Let's start walking back towards where the spawn point was. Now, we need to be careful because there is a chance that we can walk into predators at this point. They do sort of start walking around closer inland. I can see some copper over there in the distance. That is more iron, so we can definitely come back into this little valley here up on the mountain to collect these resources. Not a problem at all. I will keep that in mind. I'll make a note somewhere to know where I have to come to pick these up. Pick up the hay. There's more copper over there, as you guys can see. We need to walk closer down to the beach because that is where we have our cave system and all that. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to recognize where I'm going simply based off of that. And as I've been saying, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start flattening some land and then we're going to start building a house. Hopefully everything is going to be alright. I don't see myself needing to speed up time, at least not yet. But once we start getting into some heavy crafting elements, then that is when I'm going to start using some more video editing to give you guys a bit of a, you know, smoother progression in the crafting. I don't want you guys to see every single little axe swing that I need to do in order to craft the building. But I'm definitely going to give you all the info, all the numbers that you're going to need to basically be able to do the same thing if you're so inclined. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to skip any steps into anything that I build. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. And yeah, that's going to be that. I'm hoping that you guys are going to be able to follow along quite nicely. If you did, in fact, learn something new from this video, then I would appreciate it you let me know. Because I always do want to do a better job for you guys. So that would be nice to know that I actually did do a good job. So yeah, I think this is we're getting quite close to where the spawn is, because this is looking a lot more like where we started off. It was more vegetated, and we had, see, this is what I mean. It dropped to 20 FPS, which is actually kind of bad, but it doesn't do it too often, so I'm not really gonna complain. Okay, so we are back at the spawn point. So I think I'm either gonna do it on the other side or I'm gonna do it around here. It doesn't matter too much. The one thing that I'll say is that I'll look around to see where the deep portion of the ocean is, because I don't want to build on shallow reefs. So I'm probably actually going to build here. This is definitely a bit of a flat area, and I can just terraform it. We're close enough to where the water starts to, if I hold left shift, you can actually see that it's not that deep, but it's definitely not very shallow. So I can build a pier around this area when we start crafting a ship to go to the other islands. I'm probably gonna start with a boat, but yeah, you never know, you know. So let's get this one and pick up all the stuff that's lying around so I can start flattening the terrain. We're gonna start flattening from up here so that once I... There we go. So once I start doing this, when I get closer to the ocean, it's gonna go up, not down. I don't want to flood my building area. That would be a bad time indeed. Okay, so make sure that that is like that. We're gonna make it nice and straight. It's gonna take me a while to terraform this. I suppose I could speed up time, but I do want you guys to get a good idea of kind of how I'm manipulating this. So I'll give you guys a chance to watch me work, but the next time I'll do it, I'll be doing it sort of off screen. Although not necessarily off screen. What I mean by that is I'll just be speeding up and editing it in Sony Vegas once the episode has been fully recorded. When you pick up sand, make sure that you don't throw it away. Sand is very useful when you have the kiln placed, because that's how you're going to be crafting glass. You're going to be crafting lanterns and things with those. Lanterns are very useful for exploration. I love using lanterns. They also look great. I think they did a very, very good job when it comes to designing the lanterns. So yeah, there's that. Also, let's pick up that dirt. Dirt is very useful. You can place dirt back down, and then you can build sort of like add a sort of a land extension to areas. For example, like here where it's getting difficult to build, I can place more dirt, and then I can continue flattening and terraforming. It's a very useful tool to be placing stuff back down once you're done. it does help you quite a bit. You'd be surprised. Now, it does seem that this is kind of like the cutoff point for this, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, this is already quite a big flat area, and we're gonna continue building as much as possible. I'm gonna try and do sort of like a multi-layered sort of building here. I might build on top of this, like make a lighthouse, something like that. We'll see, we'll see. You guys can feel free to leave any suggestions in the comment section. Ask me what what you'd want to see me build, and I can give you guys sort of a template for it, and then you can try and copy that in your worlds. So that would be a thing I can definitely do for you guys. Now let's continue bringing this up towards this. There we go. Yep, that is the edge, no problem. We've already actually made a very big area here. It's not a problem. We can definitely build on this for quite a long time. This is enough to build a few houses actually. So we can go this way. Up, see, now it went backwards. So let's do it again. There we go. Okay. Continue flattening until this breaks. It's not gonna be much longer until it breaks, so it's not a problem. But yeah, there we go. And now fix this corner here. There we go. Okay, so this is pretty much, I think, where we're gonna build the first house. Now, as I've said, go into crafting because I do have these stone chunks and whatnot. I'm gonna go into tools. Let me see if I can make a chisel because we do need that. To build the... Okay, so I don't think... Okay, so we can't build a chisel quite yet. We can make a... Can we not make the smelting station? Let me have a look. I think it should be somewhere down here. Okay, so it's a smelting furnace. There we go. We can make it. I don't know why it wasn't showing up there. It's probably somewhere along the list. Okay, so I'm gonna put these down, I think, on an outside area. I don't want to have them inside the houses because they kind of do look weird when you do that, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna place it about there, I think. Right click, go back into crafting, get the kiln and constructs, and then sort of go sideways by just a bit. I want these to be relatively close by to each other, and then I think bring it forwards a bit. Just until to about there, I would say, and then place. I think that should be fine. Yeah, I would say that's perfect. That's perfectly placed. I'll make this into my sort of my crafting area here. I can make a storage unit here, like a nice little shack. I can start building my house over in this general direction. And I need to start crafting some bamboo chests, so I'm gonna go and cut down some more bamboo, make some more rope, get some more sticks, get some grass. I need more grass for rope. Get more hay, because hay, why not? Oh, that's such a bad pun, I should stop doing that. Okay, so let's cut this down. Once we have a blacksmith station, then we can have ourselves a saw, which is going to be much better for cutting down things. It's going to be much quicker as well, so that's going to be something to look forward to. There we go. So we got some more wooden pieces. Let's get some more grass. Let's go into crafting some rope. Oh, that's my inventory. Rope, there we go. So craft a couple of those. Now go in and craft a I might actually start crafting the chests. Yeah, there we go. So I only have enough for one right now, but one is still going to be a decent amount. I'm gonna place this one, if you press F you swap it around, so I swapped it around, and then we're gonna put it close by to this, kind of like not inside of it, but closest by about, I would say about here. That's nice. Just the one chest over there. Now I'm gonna place a lot of stuff inside of it, so let's, okay, so I don't have enough space for sand. Let's open this up, and then as you can see, I'm gonna go into my inventory. I'm gonna put up all this extra clay, which I'll put there. I can put my stone chunks, I can put my marble pieces, I can put my iron ore. As you can see, there's quite a bit of space in this one chest, so this is gonna be very useful. I can put my dirt into there so I can have it stored for later. I can put, I'll keep my flint because it is actually useful. I don't think I need the clay actually anymore, at least not for right now. So let's leave that all in there. We'll leave marble with iron and rock there. Start there. Okay, let's go and pick up the sand. There we go, nice and easy. Let's pick up that rock. Put the sand in there. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. We've emptied out quite a bit. This pulp, I guess I can put in here as well. We're going to be using that for crafting. We're going to be using it to craft a press. There we go, a press. So we're going to be crafting that to make maps. Okay, so that's already a decent amount of stuff placed down. Now we can actually start focusing on doing the spinning wheel, which we need to make some poles, as always. We can always craft those, not a problem. So make a spinning wheel. We're going to make the spinning wheel, I think, on the other side. So we're going to make it here. So let's place it on the edge there of that block. Actually, make it closer. Yeah, make it closer to about in the middle there. There we go. Go back into here and make a weaving loom. Continue on placing it just to the side. I want them to be lined up. I want it to look nice. This is going to be a bit of a like beginning crafting area, but still I want it to look nice. So we're going to place that. And then we're going to go into crafting. Whoops, crafting. There we go. And we're going to make a tanning rack. We need more poles. Again, the poles. Damn the poles. Not the actual Polish, by the way. Just in case you thought that I was being serious. Okay, so there we go. Make sure that that's lined up almost identically to that. And put it to the side here. There we go. That's nice. Very, very easy. Now we have basically all the crafting things that we're going to need. Go into this one and start crafting a bunch of that. We're going to need that. Go into the tanning rack. We're going to use the panther hides to make leather. We can also use the horse one and the boar one. I don't actually care about those. I can always get more. Hunting is not a tough thing to do, so we can always get more. Now, we only have, I think, about, you know, like, eight more minutes until I'm probably going to end it off. I'm going to try and keep it as close to half-hour chunks as we go along. I'm going to try to not go over too much, because obviously I want you guys to be able to get as much information in as small of a chunk of time as possible, because that is kind of how I would want to watch it, so hopefully it's how you guys will watch it. Like I said, if you manage to get all the way to the end of the video, then leave it down in the comments so that I know that you are a champion of champions, and I will be very glad to hear that. So, having said that, let's pick up some more cotton so we can place a few more yarn into there so we can make some sewing kits. Sewing kits are essential at this point in time, so pick up some more feathers, some more hay, and then let's start heading back down to the crafting stations that I've just built. Let's pick up some flint, why not? So I think this is actually going to be quite a good area to build in. It seems to be very quiet. I've not seen any animals, herbivores or carnivores, so I'm still probably going to build a wall because I like to build a wall. We're going to be Trump in this game and we're going to build a wall. I could actually build one of these because it looks nice, but I'm not going to use my planks for that. Let me see. So I need more sticks. I definitely need to start working on a stick farm. So let's take these seeds, equip them, and let's go ahead and plant them down. I'm gonna plant them down somewhere out here, not where I'm building. I want to give myself space, so hold down left click to plant. You don't need to plant them too far apart, but it will be a bit more annoying when you have to break them down, but it's not too much of a problem. You should be able to handle it. There we go, planted those, pick up that, pick up more cotton, pick up the quinoa. And there we go. I picked up grass by accident. Never mind. There we go. I'm gonna have enough for quite a few potions when we start crafting potions. Crafting potions, I think, is a bit more advanced than just making a base and obviously making a ship. Potions are a bit more in depth. Also, there's crafting stuff like cars and flying, you know, backpacks. I'm not gonna get into that, I don't think. I'm gonna get into that later once we settle down into building this base. So for now, I suppose let's take the hay, feed it within the kiln, feed the furnace, get our lighter, and actually light both of these things. Let me explain. When you want to do this, you need to light both of these on fire. I'm gonna actually make some charcoal because we're gonna need that. And then on this one, I'm going to pick up my pick up my iron from in there and put it back into my inventory. And then we're gonna start crafting some iron ingots. I think that's gonna be quite nice. We're gonna actually get quite close to making the blacksmith station, because this is going to be going quite well. So make a couple of more of those, pick up all that leather because it all goes basically in the same spot. As you can see, we got 9 leather. Actually, we've got 12. Never mind. It always catches me off guard, I'll have to say. We always get more than I'm expecting to get. Okay, do I have any other ones? Yes. So quinoa, break that down. Cotton, I don't need to break that down yet. There we go, 15. Break these down. Got some bamboo sticks that I can put over there. We need to cut down some more trees. I need to make a tree farm that's going to give me sticks, that's going to give me wooden pieces, stuff like that. So, get that and put some more in there. There we go. Go back into this, take out those, put some more in there. You need to be quite quick on this. You don't want to waste time, obviously, because if you do waste time, then it's quite bad. Do I have any more pieces? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I do. No. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's put the charcoal in here, I think. Why not? I'm only going to make a bit of charcoal. I don't need that much. Now, if I go into my crafting, I can make a pencil. Yeah, a pencil. I can make some other stuff. So this is all about making maps. Also, I can make a leather blank sheet. I can send that into a map as well. It's just a different process to basically get the same result. So I'm kind of showing you guys you can do it both by doing paper or you can do it by doing leather. But yeah, let's pick up those and put some more in there, just like that. And get the cloth and make some more cloth. Now I think if I go into crafting and I get a sewing kit, I know I can make a sewing kit if I have wait, I need some wooden needles, so let's make a few of those. And sewing kit, come on, I know I can make one. I just need to remember exactly where it was that I find it. Could be that it's in one of the crafting stations. Who knows? Probably not though, because if I had to say, it's for the bellows. So you know. Let's have a look. See. Ah, there we go. Sewing kit. So any yarn and a needle. Okay. I probably shouldn't have used up all of those, so let's pick up the ones that I've got. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the... Why is it not showing up? That's actually quite annoying. Okay, so if we type in kit, there we go. Now I can do it. I'm only gonna make a few of these. I don't need that many. And can I make bellows? Yes, I can. I can make bellows. So we're gonna make one of those. Nice and easy. Now that I have bellows, I need to make a anvil. Am I missing something for the anvil? The anvil shows up in here once you have all the appropriate stuff. Which, what am I missing? What am I missing? We can also make some bandages. Like I said, the blank paper we can make for the map. We can already make a propeller, which is actually nice. I should probably start working on that. Okay, so let's pick up the charcoal. Let's go ahead and pick up more iron. There we go, nice and easy. Okay, let's place some of this stuff back into here. I'm going to place, I think 18 iron for now is enough. We're going to craft more, obviously, but let's see. Let's put the charcoal back into there. We have the bellows. Let me think. Why is it that we do not have the anvil? Whoops. The anvil in here. What am I missing? What am I not thinking about? I'm clearly missing something simple that I'm not thinking of. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this. Oh, we can make pieces of clothing, of course. Okay, we can make the leather helmets and whatnot. Oh, I didn't see that one before. That's a cool hat. Also, we got a pirate captain hat. I actually might have to make that one, because hell yes. I'm all about that pirate life, you know what I mean? So let me think. What could I possibly be missing? So we need the anvil, we need the clay. Oh, let's make a hammer actually real quick, because that might be something that's stopping us, obviously. So yep, there we go. We can make an anvil. Then we need to take out the clay. So let's go back into the blacksmith. Yeah, so we need the clay, and yeah, we can make it. Okay, great. So take the clay out back into my inventory, go back into crafting, and make a blacksmith station. I think I'm gonna put it, I think I might put it, I might actually do it sort of like this way, so put it here. It's not really gonna block anything, so I'm not worried about it too much. Let's put it right on this corner here, as close as I can get it to that corner. We could always change the positioning, but I don't think I care too much. We can always access these from the side, so yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's try and line it up, like I said. Do it right about there. Okay, there we go. Boom. Equip some hay, feed the forge, and light it on fire, and then we can actually interact and craft. Look at how many things we can craft. We have so many things. Priorities are obviously nails. You can use them to craft boats and all sorts of things. The iron chisel, which I'm going to craft now. We're going to craft a iron saw. We're also going to craft an iron bow, because I just prefer using the bow. If I can be so honest, I just like the bow more. And I think that's basically it. We can craft iron armor, but I need to smelt some more of my iron before I do that. But with all the crafting stations placed down in a suitable location close to the water, where we can build a pier, build a house, finish off our base, I think I can safely rest for today, knowing that I did my job in showing you guys how to set up this this beautiful setup. All the crafting stations available at this point. There's one more, but we're going to be crafting that in the next episode, if we can get it done that fast. But as I have been saying, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to keep up to date with all the future episodes that are going to come out. And if you do feel like it, consider sharing it with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next episode of the Ylands series. Have a good day, guys. I'm going to wave for you goodbye. Have a good day. See you later.